Alright, hey, I've had a few requests on how to, for me to teach you how to kickflip. So, yeah. So, first what you do is you're going to want to set up anywhere from something like this, right? This is easier for when you just want only a flick, but I recommend you learn down here or even like that. If you learn like this, it's nice because then you get the smooth flow going through, right? Which makes it look more like a round sheckler kickflip or like a professional. Over here, it's usually pretty sketchy, but you can try it either way. So basically what you do is you should know how to ollie, except I failed. And you're going to probably need to know how to ollie. Make sure you actually can land them a lot. So basically what you're going to do to kickflip is wherever you put your foot, right, you're going to pop the tail, right? So you're going to pop it. Usually the first time you should pop is as if you want a medium-sized ollie, not too high or anything. At the exact same time, you're going to slide your foot out as if you're doing an ollie and flick your toe. I suggest learning to flick hard. Like, even if you flick too hard, just keep getting the flick for too hard, because then that'll also teach you to get into double kickflips and triples, etc. But if you aren't kicking hard enough, the only thing you need to do is kick harder, or a lot of times it's pop. What I see a lot of people do is, I don't even know if I can do this, but they're like that, and all you have to do for that is you just gotta really, when you pop and flick, right, you need to bring your knees up as high as you can to get them out of the way of the board flipping, because what it's gonna do is it's usually gonna pop up, get the flick, and when you see it about that, for you guys it's an angle like that, right, coming around, you should probably start to stomp so that you can catch it and go down. So other problems you might have is if you don't pop hard enough and you're just, your flick is off, so it's just, it'll come out like that. Or I found what I still do sometimes is I'll be like, great, that's an exaggeration, but something like that. So at first your kick is probably going to be pretty sketchy. Move over here. Like that, you probably land a lot of them like that. But if you learn, like how I said, down lower, they'll usually be a lot more like that. So I learned in one trick. So this trick, as long as you can ollie, won't take long to learn. So all you gotta do basically is make sure that you don't flick too lightly to make the board just kind of barely flip, or you don't, if you pop too hard, it'll most likely go for a triple, right? The harder you pop, the lighter you need to flick it. So if you have a really crappy pop, you gotta flick it really hard to get it all the way around. But if not, just keep practicing and I'll show you a few more. Yeah, it is duct tape on my shoe because of me trying to learn to kickflip. I learned one day again, but I've also seen people learn in 5 years. So it can take anywhere from a couple hours to a year. I've taught people in 10 minutes kind of thing. But you really want to make sure that you get the flick. Where you're flicking is right in here, right in this little corner here. If you flick out here too much, it's gonna like go down on the nose. If you flip straight down, a lot of the time I see people, they try to learn to kickflip and put their foot like straight down. The only problem with that is if you do go down and your foot hits the ground, you can't get it back up. And even if you do, it looks like crap and it's sketchy. Or like just that motion looks very sketchy. So I really recommend that as you come up, flick out and bring your foot back in. So I'll show you a couple more examples and then hopefully you got it.
That's clean.
That was. Give you one more.
That one was nice.
Alright, so I hope you guys learned to kickflip today and just get out there and keep trying.